Hey guys, it's your girl Jay. Real quick, come with me while I make chicken burrito bowls. I'm just going to start off with a bag of chicken breast that I purchased from Aldi. You always want to be sure to rinse your meat off thoroughly. Am I the only one that rinse my chicken before I cook it? Next, I'm just going to spray my pan that I'm going to bake my chicken breast in. Now I'm just putting my chicken breast in the pan and then I'm going to season it. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to my next pan because I had to use a second pan because the first one wasn't large enough. Now that I have all the chicken in the pan, I'm going to start off seasoning it. First, I'm going to start off by using teriyaki sauce as a marinade, followed by cumin, rosemary, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, chicken seasoning, and parsley to make it look pretty. Now you can use whatever seasonings that you prefer to season your chicken with. These are, however, are the ones that I'm using. Now please be advised that I am washing my hands in between me touching the chicken and my seasonings or whatever. But next you want to massage the seasonings in with your hands. Now I don't know how some people do it, but you got to rub those seasonings in there. Now, after you're done massaging the seasonings in, next I am going to put this in the oven and bake it on 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. You don't want to overcook your chicken breast because it will dry it out quickly. So now that the chicken is cooking in the oven, I am going to use some basmati rice and I'm going to cook it in my rice cooker. Again, you want to be sure to spray the inside of the pan so that your rice don't stick. I'm going to rinse my rice off, place it in the pot, and then put it inside of the rice cooker. And it will turn like this until the last 15 minutes. Then it'll do a countdown until it's done. So now we just wait. So now it's been about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm just going to come back, add a little seasonings to my rice. And again, you can season this to your taste. I don't measure seasonings. I just season until my heart tells me that it's enough. So I'm going to stir that all in. So while that's cooking, I'm going to open my cans of black beans and sweet corn. I'm using 3 cans of each. Coming back to check on my rice, it's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and here is the rice. It's coming along very nicely. I just like to stir it up while it still has a little water in there to make sure that my seasonings are spread evenly throughout. Now it's time to take the chicken breast out of the oven. As you can see, it's cooked to perfection. It's not overcooked. It's not dried out. Now I'm going to have my husband cut this all up so that we can get our burrito bowls made. Here is the rice. It turns out perfectly. As you can see, it's not sticky. It's falling separately as it should. If your rice turns out like this, you have made a perfect batch of rice. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't throw my chicken broth away. I freeze it. I freeze chicken broth, beef broth, my bacon grease, whatever you have it. I freeze it and I use it in other dishes, especially in my greens. It adds a lot of flavor. So this is just my husband cutting it up. He preferred to use scissors. He said it'd be faster. I would have preferred him to use a knife because I would have liked them to be a little smaller. But hey, whatever works, all right? So here is everything all cut up. And now it's time to make our burrito bowls. I mixed the beans and corn with the rice, as you can see. So let's get started. Now making plates. This is my husband's plate. Just adding some rice in the bowl. Because you know what, guys? Who gonna go out and buy burrito bowls when you can make yours at home and it actually tastes good? All right, I ain't gonna be mentioning no places' names or whatnot, but y'all know fast food ain't as good as it used to be. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying it. You can make it better at home for less. All right, and you can get all the extras you want without paying more of the price. But anyway, got the rice, beans, and corn and chicken added. Gonna add a little shredded lettuce. And then we're going to top it with taco style shredded cheese and sour cream. So the great thing about doing this yourself at home is that you can have as much or as little of anything that you desire. And then we're going to top it with some lime flavored tortilla chips. Now here I'm just mixing in my sour cream. And now it is time to eat, guys. This turned out to be so delicious, so filling. And guess what? There's leftovers. So we can go back until it's all gone, okay? And we don't have to pay overpriced prices for low quality food. But anyways, drop in the comments and let me know if you'll smash or pass this meal. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.